Morning, people. Welcome back to the grumpy old git in the corner. First of all, today, I said yesterday that Paps Live Sunday was members only. It's not, because the open chat and everybody else missed out on last Sunday's. This Sunday's live will be an open one, not members only. That's just in case anybody hasn't seen Pap's update. And thank you guys for going over and watching Paras in the Philippines. Yeah, he's a very nice guy. I had a bit of a chat with him. And yeah, share him out there. Let's get him rolling. Let's get him out there. Start getting him out. He's well worth a visit. So, obviously today, the big story is still about the gas pipes in the Baltic Sea that were now, it seems as if they were blown up. Obviously done by remote control, although mainstream media did ask the point, was it done by remote control? Well, obviously no twat's going to go down there and press a button on it, are they? Light the fuse, as it were. But the blame game has started. With many thinking along the lines that the USA is the prime suspect. Well, this basically is because Biden came out a while back and said that he didn't want Europe or the UK or anybody else relying on Russian energy. Mainly the gas and oil, I presume. Well, I'm blaming everybody. Because if none of the other countries, us, the UK, USA, Europe, got involved in this war between Russia and the UK and Ukraine, none of this would ever have happened. You know, you've only got to see what it's caused throughout the world getting involved in it. Don't remember this happening with Korea or Vietnam. Does anybody else remember that? Didn't happen back then, did it? Although some of the crisis going on at the moment could be attributed to that, but most of it isn't. And many countries have used it to push their agendas and campaigns and what have you, and to oppress people, try and control people. And the food shortages, it's got nothing to do with the Ukraine and Russia. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. You know, the cost of living is literally down to governments and shit. Yeah, it's all about money and controlling us, trying to force what I see as a dystopian society headed by them and the globalists like the WEF. No, we were warned about this sort of behaviour back in 2020, weren't we? Were they convinced the whole world we were going to die? I kind of like it in here. It's kind of private. Remember? Yeah, we were all going to die if we didn't have a certain chemical introduced into our body, let's put it that way. And to force this, they used bullshit science, which has been proved and is still being proved was way out of whack. They lied to us everywhere. Using the worldwide fear campaigns with mainstream media spreading the propaganda. And the gullible and the sheep fell for it. Hook, line and sinker. And it's still going on. Not as much. But you only had to listen to what the mashed potato Biden said. And I quote, the best way to protect yourself from the incoming hurricane is get jabbed. What the fuck? Yeah. Getting jabbed up is going to protect you from storm surges, 100-mile-an-hour winds, flooding. What an absolute weapons-grade twat that guy is. And I think he's took too many of them himself. He must have, for his brain to be like that. I mean, what are they going to do next? Get jabbed up. Get your booster. It will stop the war in the Ukraine. Yeah, will it? Fuck. But I can see that one coming. I shouldn't have said that. It's giving them some ideas now, isn't it? Unbelievable. Oh, yeah, won't be long before they think of that one. Some clown. But yeah, all this that's happening now, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, has been caused by three main parties. That's the governments, Big Pharma, and mainstream media. And the globalists have just jumped on the back of this, trying to seize control and power. But I'll leave that there for now, before I get myself into trouble. I've been being good lately. Locally now, we've got the Conservative Party conference here in Birmingham. Believe it starts this weekend. Well, I had thought about going down there, but, you know, what am I going to see? The outside of a building if I'm lucky. And there's going to be loads and loads of police on the streets, and with my attitude towards them, there's every chance that I would end up getting arrested for something. Which I don't really want. But, you know, they're there, not for the good for us. They're there to promote themselves, to themselves, give each other a big slap on the back for the fuck-ups they've caused. Sit down, eat lavish meals, entertain expensive guests, and stay in plush hotels. Yeah, just like the channel paddlers get, isn't it, really? Compared to the rest of us. And this is all paid for by us. You know, they're going to big up themselves on our money, basically, after screwing the whole country up. And screwing us over at the same time. Personally, I really do think that this conference should have been cancelled. And they should be back in the house, trying to sort out the shit they've caused. I mean, there's worldwide financial advisors. They've been running the world financially for years. And in one foul swoop, as soon as one person opens his gob for 5 minutes, we're plunged into this shit now. And they've caused so much trouble around the world through it. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, they're there for another little jolly. That's about it. The Labour one, fine. They're not controlling the country at the moment. But come another general election, I think they might well be. Because everything's swinging that way at the moment. Yeah, ridiculous. Anyway, people, I'll leave that there for today. Don't forget, Para's in the Philippines. I put in a permanent link with all the others in the description below, so please go and check him out if you haven't. And those that have, please share him out there. Let's get the ball rolling for the guy. He deserves a lot more subs and viewings. But until then, welcome to the new subs. My respects to you and the rest of you that have been there from the beginning. Thank you for your backing and your support. And as always, until the next one, stay strong, stay safe, stay free from the propaganda and these clowns. Respects, guys.